Welcome back to the Boot Tragedies, man. Obviously, you haven't seen me in a couple days. And if you're new to the channel, old to the channel, you know that's rare. I try to be here every day, but just been busy. Been brainstorming, trying to make this channel better for you guys and things like that. But let's jump right into it as always. We got the Saints versus Titans coming up. And let's just start with this injury report, man. The injury report is not looking good for the Saints. I hate it. It's a tragedy. All of the above. Obviously, Alvin Kamara has been injured. Didn't practice 2 days in a row with a knee injury. And that's just not, that's not a good thing for us. That's very concerning. My idea and my thoughts are sit him. Sit him. There's no need for him to play. That's why we brought Mark Ingram in. Let him get the carries. Let him get 25, 30 touches this next game. Sit Alvin Kamara. It's no need to play him. Protect your best asset at all costs, man. You see what happened to Michael Thomas and things like that. Protect your best asset. Don't play him. Sit him out. Hold him out for as long as he needs to. Next, C.J. Gardner-Johnson did not practice with that ankle injury again. Then we got Terron Armstead. He did not practice yesterday or today with a knee/shoulder injury. So it's unfortunate, man. That's 3 more starters that's not practicing right now. Armstead and Kamara. Armstead, Kamara, and Gardner-Johnson look like they won't be able to play, but we'll see, man. It's a couple days left before the game, but I'm for sure saying keep Eck out. On the bright side, Peyton Turner did get removed from the injury report, so that's the only good news off the injury report we really have. So shout out to Peyton Turner. We'll probably be seeing him, this Sunday against the Titans, so that's a good thing for our defense. Now we're moving on to the Titans. Obviously, the Titans are a very, very good football team. They're 7-2. Just beat the Rams last Sunday without Derrick Henry. Obviously, without Derrick Henry, that helps us. Probably a top 2 running back in the league with Alvin Kamara. He's going to be out, so that's going to obviously be a help. You never want to see players get injured, but him not being there is definitely going to help this team out a lot. But they just beat the Rams, man, without him, so they're 1-0 without him. They brought in Adrian Peterson, have Jeremy Nichols back there. So they're not, it's not the same. Obviously, no one's going to be Derrick Henry, but it's a running back by committee, and they looked decent last week. Also, receiving game, they have A.J. Brown, Julio Jones, Nick Westbrook, Jeremy Nichols. They have some guys, they can obviously get open in the receiving game. So Adebo Roby's going to have to be, on alert, because they're going to be going A.J. Brown or Julio basically the entire game, so going to have to be ready for that. Their defense has been pretty bad this year. They played really, really well against the Rams, but, in reality, their defense has not been holding up this year. Passing defense has been one of the worst in the NFL, so we're going to have to take advantage of that, man. We're going to have to catch the ball. I know that sounds crazy, but we're going to have to catch the ball, play well, and this team is very beatable, man. I know they're 7-2, but it's a very, very beatable team, and hopefully we can pull it out. Because if I'm being honest, this Titans team kind of reminds me of the Saints, man. You never know what you're gonna get. They got blew out by the Cardinals by like 25 points. Then they beat the Seahawks. They lose to the Jets. Lose to the Bills. Then they beat the Chiefs by like 24 and things like that. Then they beat the Rams. Like, you never know what you're going to get with this team, and hopefully we catch them on one of those downswings, man. We need this win bad. I won't say it's a must win, but we really, really need this win. And, man, I'm looking forward to the game, man. Obviously, I'm not going to give a prediction because I predict the Saints are going to win every game. That'll be stupid, but we really need this win. Now moving on to the Saints, man. Right off the bat, Mark Ingram is going to have to step up. Alvin Kamara is looking like he won't play Sunday, missing those 2 practices. So next man up is Mark Ingram. This is why we brought you in. Take that workload off Kamara, and if Kamara could use this as a kind of a bye week to get healthy, so be it. We need Mark Ingram to step up. I think he will. He's been looking good, so far with us. So, and Sean Payton's gonna trust him. That's the big key here. Sean Payton's gonna trust him, to be that workhorse back. Not be scared. The whole playbook will be open, screen game and things like that. So that'll be good, man. Trevor Siemian, he played well last week. Like I said, receivers dropped some balls, so that kind of hurt him. But I'm expecting him to build on that performance and play better this week. Hopefully we see a little more Taysom packages this week. I know he was coming off that concussion, so I understand, not putting him out there in full force last week, even though I would have liked to see more of him. Sean Payton, hey, man, this is your game. I'm putting a lot on you. You said y'all didn't coach well last week. I don't want to hear the same thing, in the press conference this week. I don't want to hear, oh, we didn't coach well, we got out-coached. I'm tired of hearing that. Coach well then. It's simple. If you didn't coach well, it's time to coach well. They're going to need you. We're down some weapons, on both sides of the ball. You're going to have to step up. It's simple as that. He's going to have to call one of his best games of the year, get guys open, get guys in position, and then his job will be done. So I'm looking for, him to call a real good game plan. Corners, like I previously stated, obviously A.J. Brown, Julio Jones over there, they're going to have to be ready. They're going to have to be ready. The entire secondary is going to have to be ready. And I'm looking forward to see it, man. They had a little letdown first half against the Falcons, and obviously Debo at the end of the game with Patterson had a little letdown right there. So they're gonna have to step up. Looking forward to see them. Linebackers, they were solid last week, but I expect much more. I expect much more than solid from our linebacker crew. They've put it on themselves. They played at a very, very high level. I expect them to be nothing less than exceptional every week. Demario Davis, Quan, Pete Warner. Pete Warner only played about 15% of the snaps last week. That number should rise. I'm sorry, that number should be 50% at the minimum for me. I've watched the film. I've seen enough. Pete Warner he's earned playing time. He's played that well that he needs to be on the field. Last but not least, the most disappointing group in Saints history this year, wide receiver group. Can we please catch the ball? Can we please get open? I feel like, if y'all had a job description, if you were filling out your resume, you would put I can get open and I can catch the ball. And you've done it in your career. You've obviously done it in your career to get to this point. So can you please do it this week? At least do one or the other. Like either catch it or get open. Y'all weren't doing both. You weren't getting open and you were dropping balls. Like you're not even open. Quarterbacks throwing you open and then you drop it too. Like, come on now. Got to be better. Got to be better as a receiver group. I expect them to have their best week of the year. I'm going out on a limb, and I'm going to say it now. The receiver group against this Titans defense will have their best week as a receiving core of the year. And maybe that's wishful thinking, but, hey, if not now, then when? If not now, then when? Axe probably going to be out. Like, if not now, then when? Someone's going to have to step up. Someone's got to be a leader. Someone has to take control. It's going to have to be Tre'Quan Smith, unfortunately. He's the leader. He's the veteran. Like, he has to step up. He has to lead these guys. Callaway has too much talent to not be doing, what he does on a consistent basis. Someone's going to have to do it. Even if it's Deontay Harris, man. He's probably been our most consistent receiver this year. Someone has to step up. Someone has to take control. Hey, and it's going to start with themselves. They have to do it. If they don't want it, we can't want it as, more than you. So that'll wrap up, this outlook on that game. Let me know what y'all think below. Score predictions, player prediction, coaching predictions, any type of predictions you have. We'll chop it up in the comments. As always, this is the Boot Tragedies, and I'm out.